Hello, everyone. Welcome to OHS Warriors. So, today we are here for another podcast with another amazing guest. So, before we start the podcast, let me briefly introduce myself. So, myself, Sushil More. I am an occupational health and safety professional based in Gujarat, India. And so 2 3 years back I felt that I need to do something in my career because I was not good at my particular field. I thought that I have to do something, that I need to grow in my career. I have to be like best in my career, best in the field of occupational health and safety. So I need to do something. So I enrolled for a self-development program, and I'm on a journey for the self-transformation. So, and with that, I'm also trying to help the other occupational health and safety professional to transform themselves so that they can also grow in their career, they can also benefit from that. So whatever learning and experiences I have, I share with others so that they can also inspire and take actions, and they can also grow in their career. So my whole vision is that the overall workplaces in the world should be free from accidents, free from illnesses, and free from the human related discomforts, and the employee should be having a well-being. So that is my vision. My mission is to help OHS professionals to transform themselves, to grow in their career and live a successful and fulfilled life. So that is a vision and mission I have. So now we have our amazing guest, a fellow OHS professionals who is also doing a lot of amazing things, a lot of wonderful things in the field of occupational health and safety. And he belongs to a different geographical region from us. So it will be a great to have a discussion, to have a learning from some person who is belong to a different geographical locations, different environment, and what kind of challenges they are facing, what kind of good things they are doing. So we will learn everything about that. So let's welcome our guest for today, Mr. Sohail, Mr. Mohammed Sohail from Pakistan. Mr. Sohail, can you just come on screen?
Yes, Sushil Saab, thank you so much for inviting me and giving a time and a chance. So it's a great honor for me. So let you brief in a great introduction. So need to about me. This is Mohammed Suhail from Pakistan, OHS professional. Before I start my points and talking with you, so let me start with a short contents because that is here in Pakistan is a Independence Day. So I would like to express my journey.
Yes.
So first of all, yes. So definitely we are Mohammed Suhail. I am working on OHS professional in Pakistan. Here in OHS professional in steel industries. Now I am working in a steel industries. So steel industries like heavy on India and Tata Steel here in international industries. So in a Pakistani culture, in a Pakistani demographic, so peoples are mostly illiterate contractors, are environmental, our sites, projects, and different hazards. And you know that one thing I understand aid you with. So that is rescue 1122 in Pakistan is a world our side in across the country. We are starting in a great professionals who control hazards, who control fire, who control rescue activities around not only the urban areas as well as also rural areas who approach with fire tenders, with total fire equipment, the well standards. So it's a great honor for Pakistan that we are working on a fire safety as well as HSE to protect the people, protect the assets of industrialists.
Yes, yes. Great to hear from you and your story, like your background, where you come from. You're working in a steel industry, You have a rich experience in the field of occupational health and safety, and you are lot of initiatives are happening in Pakistan, as you told. About,
Exactly, exactly. One thing I would like to add: textile industries in Pakistan, the great sister of Pakistan. Textile industries are also nowadays in a crisis, like inflations. You know that
yeah,
worldwide inflations after COVID-19. We are also facing many people's, many my class fellows, many fellows, many colleagues are also switched job. They do not job to work with the remote areas like textiles downsizing. That's why textile has an unique industry for Pakistan to grow economic. But textile fires also the challenges for firefighters. So how we can protect confined space hazards like fluff, cotton fluff fire is a great challenge for firefighters as well as management to control and predict. Mostly industrial are working in this to carry out different seminars, awareness sessions, trainings. And now you know that textile industry is only firefighting, but now the world is changed, so they are move on a OHSC, HSC, not only
yes.
firefighters, fire department. So it's a great initiative in the textile industry to overcome their departments as well as persons to competent to tackle the situations and control the hazards. They can kill the women as well as assist of employer.
Yes, yes, yes. You rightly pointed out. So a lot of textile industries, a lot of hazards are there related to fires, and a lot of other hazards are there. So they need to focus particularly on those kind of hazards, and you rightly mentioned out. So yeah, before going to further discussion, the audience want to know, like, what is, let's see, a lot of OHS professionals come from a different background. Some of them have a liking from the childhood that I want to go in this. Some of them are like they have a click something and they go into this profession. Some have a liking for this. Suddenly in the profession they decide that I want to go in this profession. So what is your background? How you came into
Yes.
OHS professions?
Yes, thank you. Before 7 years, I am a quality clerk. You know, cotton quality clerk, you testing clerk, textile industry.
Yes.
But you know, some internal issues, politicals. That's why I switch departments. I switch career, change career. One thing about I add to you, I am a firefighter. Before 7 years, I am a firefighter. One person who guide me to tell me and time to time update my skills, mentor me to the Muharram Ali Saab, the Pakistan, a great leader to motivate me. I inspired his personality. He gave me a chance in his company to test, understand, educate, skills, certificates, give a chance. Who's Muharram Saab, my teacher, my mentor, my everything. I am is today. I don't know what I am, but one thing I remember that who is a lucky for me that who put out me in car and one thing said that Suhail, if you work hard you will success, you will definitely successful person in the world one day inshallah. So that's why a great opportunity for me is a chance, you know, is a coincidence, is an incident for me that if my internal politics of testing clerk and switch a career in HSE. So I am a firefighter before 7 years, so move on HSE to grow my enhanced skills on Nibosh, Ayush, like international trending courses. You know, 25 above certificates I have. 7 years before I have nothing. Thank you so much.
Great, great,
Thank you so much. Thank you so
great,
much.
great.
Thank you so much.
So very inspirational story you have, like coming from non HSC background initially, then you just came up like in the OHS background, and you have a lot of certifications as well, and you are now firmly established in the OHS profession. So great inspirational story you have, and a lot of OHS professionals can get inspired from your story. So thank you for sharing that.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
So now I want to ask, like, what after coming to the OHS professional, what is the kind of feeling you have? Like, how do you feel uh, in this profession?
Yes, the most important thing I want to add in this questions, leadership. Leadership is a main component of this field. If you are a talented skills, but you have a not skills of leadership, manage team and tackle situation, is a facing in a hard situation in every angle. You know, management always asking who is responsible, who is taking this advantage, who's taking ownership. So if you have a leadership skill, you can manage everything in every time. If you have in a work site, if you have in anywhere, everywhere, you have OJC professional, you must have a leadership skills to manage the situations. That's why I feel leadership skills to manage very well. And I have, alhamdulillah, I have a lot of experience to perform a live drills, firefighting live drills, could tackle in a fire situation, in a create in a scenario. If you have in a fire in the front of you in a cotton industry, how can you tackle with breathing apparatus, firefighting nozzles, hose reels, a challenging toxic area, smokes, chemical toxic area, inhalations, how you can find out. But one thing is that you can keep in mind leadership and commitment. If you have a commitment with job, you can never be lost, never give up. It's a basic component of your life, in your career, in your uh, different poses to like, and leadership commitment is the best component to handle. That's why the good feeling come after you can handle incidents and accidents in every situation. Because of that, you know that very well how to manage and how to carry out the situations.
Great, great, great. So yeah, I can resonate with you. So whenever as you shared that when we prevent some accidents, when we tackle some situations, we get a amazing feeling that we have done something for the benefit of others, and we have prevented some kind of loss. That is a great feeling that one gets after working in this profession. So now I would like to ask that uh, in the professional journey of 7 years till now, so you might have faced some kind of challenges, particular challenges in the field. So can you share one or two challenges that you faced in the industry and how you overcome those challenges?
Yes, thank you. This is a great question for every professional trying to know interesting views and answers. So also you will be faced. Also, I am also facing the one thing is the main challenges of the OHS field is to you cannot grow if you are in a comfort zone. Not grown easy to use for your comfort zone. You know that have a relaxed job in the air conditioned positions, and you know great office and a great team, but you can't learn something, you can't certifications if you have a not struggling, if you are not a research, if you have not great experience. You like Sushil Saab is also talking me in a conservation me in this podcast is a great honor for me. I am learning with him. If he is committed, if he is a great professional, he is also learn. Start on your intro, you say that I am thinking that I am not a professional, but I am trying to learn. I am trying to learn the new things to grow my career, to grow my skills. That's why you need to learn day by day new things in HSC professionals to enhance their skills, to manage their fields, like people's, your teams, your management, your industrialist, and your institutes. Your students, you know that in nowadays your students mostly like to teach some from you. So that's why if you have a content, if you have confidence, if you have a knowledge to reach out their studies and you to reach out their goals, objective, to must be in a great comfort zone, to try out to go out from your comfort zone to learn a new thing. So thinking of the box, you should be think out of the box to create a new skills for HSC professionals, not only a same routine practice day by day. You know, the same routine. I am walking up 6 a.m. and after that breakfast, I will be on office. So routine work is started. This is a not life. You should be a great chance in the life, day something anew, create something anew, not new on the field of HSC, as well as other fields also can change. Change is necessary.
Yes, yes, yes. Very correctly pointed out. Coming out of comfort zone is very, very important, and learning new things every day is very, very important. and you correctly pointed out. So my next question is that there are a lot of certifications available in OHS field right now. So if someone is looking for certifications, when which certification should one start with?
Thank you so much. The one I think, as I remember, that if you have great skills to learn and study, you have a great certificates. Not only a certificate is a piece of work. Your potential, your knowledge, your thinking, your understanding is main important part of your study, your brain, your careers. So if you have a fireman certificates, local domestic defense fireman certificate is a great assist for you. If you have a great confidence of an English like native language in a Hindi and a Urdu also, so if you have a great skills, you learn, must of you learn, learning skills must be a great. If you are talking about, we are talking about a Nibosh Ayush, if you have a Nibosh Ayush, but you have a nut skills, presentation skills, speaking skills, communication skills, investigation skills. You know, we are in a HSC fields, investigation, hazard analysis. If you have a manager hire you in hazard identifications, if you have not in things, if you are Nibosh holder, you are totally fail. So it's most important to grow your personal skills, communications, understanding. If you have a good company, if you have a Sushil guider, your mentor, you will learn. If you have not only learned to from other people's, you can face the challenges. If you have international level 6 qualification and NFA certification, but you have not a personal experience and a physical experience you have on the field, so it's a great assist for your any students, any professional, to keep up with your focus on your communications, your excellence, your speaking powers, your presentations. If you have a good presentation, you can manage everything. You have a great confidence in with your skill and your certificates.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing that. So the next question I have is like, so if someone is a safety officer, an OHS officer in a company, so he wants to develop a safety culture. Definitely, every safety professional wants that. Develop a safety culture in my organization. So, what is the one or two things that he can do initially to develop the start the safety culture enhancement?
Yes, one thing I want to add, this is the main point of an HSC in a culture change, positive behavior. If you have start on your behavior, what kind of workers, literate, illiterate. If you are educated, you can train well, you can educate well through TBTs, through seminars, through safety walks. You can change a culture because they do not safety like. If you have a safety professional and a safety officer, first of all you should be study his behavior, study her his behavior, what they want, and what is a scope of organization, what the nature of sector, like project sector, industrial sector, and other sectors. First of all you can mindset, study mindset, what kind of nature, and also working on the work. The second thing I want to change is in the monitoring, your documentation, your monitoring. If you have a active monitoring on your culture, you can change, one day you will be changed. I am also experienced, and one of my boss said that before 15 years no one wearing a helmet, no one is wearing safety helmet, but I am struggling penalizations, unsafe factor reportings, his managers, calling his managers. But now he assured that 99.9% are wearing PPEs during the job. This is a great success. If you have a confidence to carry out your sustainability is main part of your job. Not only worry about results. If I am trying not coming in a great output, what I am doing, that's not is a great professional. Stay positive and work continue. That's the main part of continue. That's the main part of HSC professional. You should be a positive. If you ever not getting a great result, but you continue your struggle to achieve a great chances, great culture with great professionals, your ideas, your cultures, your personals. If you have a potential to change your culture, is a basic component of your have. to change your culture. Active monitoring, unsafe condition, reporting culture is a positive. Your peer pressure group is also with you. Influence of great persons is also involved in much of this industry. Argunguram is affected. That's why you have a positive, not in a negative. If you have a not reporting culture, incident, accidents, if you have a not a great culture, documentation, reporting, and whatever etc. So stay positive and work continue. That's a great point for any HSC professional to change their organization's culture safety.
Yes, yes. Very correctly said. So it's our intention. So how we do it, how we want to change the culture. So intention, how we do it. So it's very important to change our intention. Automatically, the culture will start to change. So yeah.
Exactly.
So one more questions is like when we are working in industry, so like in the safety field, we have to follow some rules and regulations like legal requirement. Okay. So most of the times I see that people are focusing only on legal requirements. So just want to ask that is it enough to follow just the legal requirement or we have to do something else?
Okay, I am adding in these questions. The culture in the whole world is a culture to meet only the legal requirements to fulfill their clear their audits, their inspection reports, to clear their orders. That's why it's not a great. So you can also need of your employees to motivate them, to train them, to change their out of the box way. You have a great environment. You have also a skills persons, not only for a certification and audit requirement, for not a legal requirements to penalize or legal enforcement actions to prevent accidents. If you have a not a practical preventive measures to control their situations, you should must be a example benchmark from if I am a Sushil, can I experience share with him and I can discuss with him a great experience to implement in my industries, not only for ISO certified organization working in a whole national industries world level, but if you have not a great environment for working, day by day accidents like enforcement actions are also penalized. If one day your industry will be closed, if you have a not enough practical, real based, and a great preventive measures you have not taken, only certification, only legal requirements not enough. You should be practically to see and dig out what cause of these accidents, what cause of the ill rates, turnovers. This is the main reasons. Workers mostly turnover because of the enabling environment. This is not enabling environment. Workers who don't like to work with it there because of their many accidents, many working postures not great. That's why OHC professionals always silent. They did not speak. If we are not raise a voice for against this, we cannot create a great culture. We cannot just only requirement of legal enforcement actions to protect our employees, not only industries. So that's a great thing for us to only not an field work is a main important, how to know manage and how to know before certification our environment, after certification our environment is great or not. If we have a compare, not only a piece of certificate to clear the audits, clear the buyer requirements. So if we have an organizational organogram, Nibosh is also talking about this legal requirements and law enforcement actions, what will be done. There's many questions. So definitely we can protect our industry to practical real based precautions measures to control the situations, not only certifications, not only legal requirements. We can also, it's employer responsibility, is a social obligations to protect our environment, our peoples, and our assist, not only for certification focus.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing that. So, so my next question is that what is the one or two qualities that you think that one OHS professional must have to succeed in this field?
Okay. The one main thing is in this positive. Positive behavior is a main point of HSC professional. Always positive. Don't be aggressive anyway. If you have in a project site, if you have your fire extinguisher blocked, If you have a shouting with any others, he will be also shout with you. So don't be follow aggressive behavior, follow politely requesting, also great behavior. He don't feel about I am an officer, I am in a management top level persons, you should be don't speak with me. Not only this is a woman, he is also a man and I'm also a man. So if we discuss in a politely in a good behave, he will also one day inspire with your behavior. Not today, but inshallah I believe that one day he will convince him. You can convince him if you have a good behave. If you have aggressive, if you have a shouting him, definitely he will resist you, he will fight you, he will create a troubles for you in work side, not only offices, not only your production side, not only your project side, in the every field. Politely, the great thing is then our us in a being a human, good behave. If you have a positive with me, and definitely I will be positive, not today but one day. And the second thing is that you should, learning from lessons. If you have not learning from lessons, accidents, incidents, you don't grow your careers, do not grow your experience. If you have based only your routine work, routine pattern, so is it two qualities you can manage in every OHC professional. Stay positive and communicate timely. If you have not communicate instructions, messages timely with your peer workers, your top management, you have a great failures. Timely communication, strong communication. See each and everything you can communicate in real base, not a fake, not a lies. If you have a lies, management can't trust you. So stay positive, and a good communication is a great keys for HSC professional to continue their careers.
Yes, 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 yes. Rightly pointed out, like positive mindset, then learning attitude, then lot of things you have shared, like not having a not telling lies, and like so time management, timely communications. So yeah, great things. Like these all things that one should think about it and wants to develop in his himself or herself to develop in the safety career. So now one more question is that like so we want to know like so what is your vision? Like you told that you want to develop, you want to see that develop culture in the Pakistan. So what is your vision? We want to know about in the field of OHS. Uh, so that's what we want to know.
Thank you. The great questions. My vision is that in Pakistan, not only for Pakistan, in the whole world, internationally, I am available for safety professionals to create a great culture, positive culture, to control illness, incidents. You know that workers deadly died because of they do not know about how to run away from trouble, to evacuate the buildings. They don't know. They are stuck in the fire. A great incidents in our history in India, in Pakistan, internationally. Nowadays, UK and USA wildfire is also attacked because if we are not separate awareness trainings, seminars, universities, colleges, schools. If we have working on this, I am voluntarily available for all the world, for those who are sacrificing, for those who are leave for country for a job because of that, to protect environment, to protect employers, to protect peoples. That's why my vision is there, to separate the knowledge across the world, to control situations, because we cannot survive the accidents, incidents, because we are in a poor country. And I am also expect to others also do, they do not to save the lives. We are the basic motive, basic visions, basic motive to save the lives. If we are the great message for us being a human to save a life. If we have a successful in this mission, definitely the God one will be reward us for this a great achievement for us to in the living life, and after the life we can save the human lives is a great message for me, the vision. I'm also working in that, after the job, before the job, I am also working in this schools, colleges, universities. I am also free of cost available for those who are interested to create a culture and a safety awareness, domestic awareness, like schools firefighting, because child is know that about fire, smoke, cigarettes, everything. Our sisters, mothers also working in a kitchen, lastly save not, they do not save their lives because of that. They don't, she don't know how to protect, she don't know how to save our life from kitchen fire. Sui gas is a common hazards in our life. If we are failure, if we are a failure, because of that we are OHC professionals, we are working in a great organization. If we are not working in our home, that's a great weakness. So we are trying to separate the awareness, separate the knowledge to control the situation of accidents.
Great, great, great. Very, very, very inspirational. Like you have shared, your vision is that whole world, the safety should be improved, safety culture should be there, and lot of like in the every country, not only in your country, but all the countries, all the whole world, the safety culture should be there. So thank you so much for sharing that. So now, so I think we have come to the end of the podcast. So it was great talking with you. It was great interaction with you, and thank you so much for coming to this platform, for sharing your knowledge, your experiences with others, so that others can learn and get inspired from that. And so looking forward to meeting you all somewhere in the international platform somewhere. So great, it was talking to you.
Thank you so much, Sushil Saab, for a great chance for me, and I am honored for you that you inviting me in an international platform, discuss mutually OHC challenges, and lots of people do not like this. But I am a student of HSC. Being a student, I am a great honor for me to you have invite your broadcast, and as well as in the whole nation, in the whole world, also aware of the lot of challenges we are facing in the daily life. Because of that, if we have a great time, if we have great opportunity, if a great chance to great company, we can separate the knowledge across the border, across the peoples, and whole the nations. So it's a great honor for me. Thank you. I am happy to with you in a first time, and I meet with you in internationally. It's a great honor for me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you so much for listening. And we will be coming with another podcast more often. And see you again. Okay. See you. Bye bye.